Shalom, shalom, Israel. I like to give all honor and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Bless me to do this video, having the knowledge to do this video. It's like, I want to get into this, this is kind of an old story, but, you know, this is what America has come to, man. America has came to this. You know, and they put it in the videos, they put it in movies, and they tell the truth, but you know they wanna make a joke out of it, and you know, but it's very real, man. So I'm gonna play some of this video, and I'm gonna bring out some scriptures on it, and you know, because this is exactly what's come to America, man.
Beat, jarring in its violence and imagery, and it's clearly struck a nerve.
I first watched it, I thought, God, this is tough, and then I watched it 3 more times, just because I couldn't believe what I was seeing, and then you see the brilliance of it.
There's a hip-hop music video trending now across the country by Childish Gambino that has a lot of conservatives upset because they feel he's pointing out things about police brutality in that video and gun violence.
In just a few days, a music video called This Is America has been viewed almost 55 million times.
And of course, they want no one attacking them about their guns. But I looked at the video, and what I saw from Mr. Gambino was an attempt to take a mirror, put it in front of the American people and say, this is what we have become. Take a look at ourselves.
Just like, I think it drives right home. You can't miss it. You can't miss the point. And he's not preaching, he's showing, he's not telling, right? You know?
This was an incredible music video.
Amazing.
Not only on like the tech.
Salakia, you know how he said he doesn't want this man to wait, let me play that back a little bit.
Have become. Take a look at ourselves.
Just like, I think it drives right home.
A little bit more.
People say, this is what we have become. Take a look at ourselves. To take a mirror, put it in front of the American people and say, this is what we have become. Take a look at ourselves.
Just like, I think it drives.
Just a few days, a music video called This Is America has been viewed almost 55 million times.
And of course, they want no one attacking them about their guns. But I looked at the video and what I...
Guns. So you heard him. He said he don't want nobody attacking him about his guns. But who brought the guns over here, man? Who brought the guns to America? Who lives by the sword, man? You know, who? Who lives by the sword? Esau lives by the sword. The so-called white man lives by the sword. You know, and he's the reason why these guns are over here. You know, he's the reason. So all of this criminal activity, when a person gets murdered and killed by a gun, that's the blame on you. Put that blame on Esau. You know. You know, so it's his fault at the end of the day. Yeah, you could say, "Oh, Jake, it's like Satan messing with me."
I saw from
you can say, "Oh, Jake, he, you know, just because this and that, he nobody put a gun to his head and told him to pick up that gun and do that crime and this and all that." But you know, Esau did it. So Esau, he's the root of that happening, you know. And if you want to kill something, you got to kill it in the root. You got to kill it in this basis. Like, you know, you can't just take the gun. You gotta find the people that's creating these guns, that's bringing these guns over here to these people. When you know, in Chicago, it's no secret. They had train cars that that was left in the hood of Chicago, you know, for Jake to take, man. You know, who did that?
Mr. Gambino was an attempt to take a mirror, put it in front of the American people and say, this is what we have become. Take a look at ourselves.
Just like, I think it drives right home. You can't miss it. You can't miss the point. And he's not preaching, he's showing, he's not telling. Right. You know?
This was an incredible music video.
Amazing.
Not only on like the technical end of just pure filmmaking, but just on the metaphors and the issues raised and all that.
The video is awesome conceptually, but here's a couple of my problems. It focused.
It said Revelation 6 verse 8. Let's get that. Say Revelation chapter 6 verse 8. Revelation 6 and 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. So who's this speaking of? The Satan in the physical form, which is Esau, the so-called white man. You know, to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. So this is what Esau does, man. He taints the food. He goes with his sword, the modern day sword, which is the gun, and he kills people, man. He's afflicting all this pain and this wickedness in America, man. You know, he's the physical part, the physical arm of Satan, you know.
To a large degree, or to some degree, on the Charleston shooting. Look,
but they won't say that. They won't let you know that.
Shot a bunch of black folks in a church deserves to be fried for it, right? But I don't think that's a reflection of America.
And we're not black, man. We're not black people, man. We are the true Hebrew Israelites, the so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans are the real chosen people, the children of Israel of the scriptures.
I don't think that's the mirror of America. We can find crazy people all day long and say, well, everyone else is like that guy. They're not. Second, look, a lot of violence is caused in communities by the people who live there.
But also, when you look in that mirror, you have to understand that the crazy white guy is the part of the problem in America. When you
he's the wicked, man. He's the wicked. Let me get that, man. Let me get that. Let me get that real quick. Salakia, this phone is acting up. Salakia, Israel. We're going to go to the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. Job chapter 9, verse 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who's the wicked? The so-called white man is the wicked, man. Wicked on this earth, man. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. Who face ultimately? Who's the face he covered? The one who people call ignorantly call Jesus Christ, which real name is Yahushua in the ancient Hebrew tongue. They covered his face. They made him a damn Edomite, a so-called white man. If not, where and who is he? So it's saying like if the so-called white man is not the wicked man, who is it, man? Let me know. I would love to know that. You know? But we know that the so-called white man is the wicked. And he's causing all of this on the earth today.
you look at the mass shootings in America, like Las Vegas, the mass shootings that are taking place across the country in the elementary school, all of these mass shootings in movie theaters, they have been done by mentally and psychologically ill, crazy white men. So,
Gun, and it has been, man. But they want to shy away from that, man. They say, "Oh yeah, that happened, and that's bad and all this." But oh, what about the black on black violence? What about the black on black crime? What about that? You know, they always try to deflect away from what they do, man. So they use Jake to take the attention off of them, man. But it ain't happening, man. Everybody can see this devil for who he is, man. You know, everybody can see this devil for who he is, man. A liar, a deceiver. He's just straight wicked, man.
so these mass killings have not been men of color. These mass shooters have been crazy white men. Secondly, when you look in the mirror to the old black lady in third ward, she's right that she's having a problem coming outside living in peace because of drugs and guns. But the mirror says black folks don't own no boats to bring no drugs into America. We don't own no import-export businesses to export drugs into America. Black folks don't own no gun manufacturing plants in the hood to bring mass loads of guns into the black community. So somebody who don't look like us has all the boats and the planes and the gun manufacturing plants to bring those guns and drugs to us. So if we're going to look in the mirror, let's see the truth.
Okay, but
that's the truth.
Excuse to use it?
Absolutely not at all.
So then why do we always go there? Why do we always blame others for the choices that people make? No one has to choose to be a gangbanger. No one has to choose to drive by and shoot up a house, whether you're black, white, or green.
But it goes even deeper than that. You know, let me get this, because not only did this devil, he brought the guns in over here, the guns and all these diseases and everything. Not only has he brought that over here, but he destroyed our people. He destroyed our people through slavery. He destroyed our people from putting yokes of iron on our neck, you know, and telling us that Jesus, so-called, you know, who people call Jesus is a white man. Christianity, Islam, Catholicism, you know, all of these things, you know, the white man destroyed our people with. You know, the nation of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He destroyed us, you know, mentally and spiritually, you know. So I'm going to get this, Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You know, because we was destroyed for a lack of knowledge. We didn't have no knowledge of who we was. And still to this day, a lot of us don't have knowledge of who we are. But in this day, we are coming out of, you know, that dead state and coming back to who we truly are, which are the Most High Yahweh's chosen people. You know, and these devils know it. This is why they do this stuff to us, man. You know? Let me start from the top. Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, and a lot of our people reject knowledge. We don't want to hear the truth. You know? We want to ignore the truth. You know, we just want to go with whatever feels good, our own feelings. No, you can't go like that. In America, when you speak truth in America, man, they hate you. They hate you, man. You know, they say it's freedom of speech, but with freedom of speech, you have to speak what they want. You can't speak outside of that curriculum. You know, you can't do that. But this is America.
And look, I get it, but these mass shootings, if you look at it compared to the daily violence that goes on, it's nonsense.
What I don't want is the
Salakia. It was more Salakia. Let's say, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. What's the law? The commandments. You know, if you don't follow these commandments, you're no use to the Lord. You know, he can't use you. So you're going to be destroyed on this side. Period. You're going to be destroyed on this side, man. You know, because our people are stiff-necked. You know, we don't want to listen. We want to scoff. You know, you see brothers out there teaching. You want to scoff. You want to spit on them. You want to throw stuff at them. You want to walk on the signs. You want to. These are your people that went through hell just so you can, whatever you doing, they were the reasons that you can do that right now. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You know, and you got the nerve to disrespect them. You got the nerve to disrespect the Lord. You damn coons. Coon ass. I'm going to just call it what it is, man. Coon ass niggas out here. You think the Lord died for you so you can be a coon? You niggas are crazy, man. And I call you niggas because you're not in this truth, man. You don't want to listen to this truth, man. You want to be hard-headed. You know? It says, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. So you're going to forget you and your children, man. Since you ain't want to teach them in the ways of the Most High, you ain't want to follow the ways of the Most High, then you ain't going to be useful. Your seed ain't going to be useful to him. You know?
The devil to throw the rock, hit the victims in the head, hide his hand, then blame the victims for the crime. America has an internal problem that all of us...
That's another... Let me get that real quick. Let me get that. You know, because that's what Esau does, man. Esau does that, man. He definitely does that, man. He think he's not blamed. You can't blame him for nothing. He's the innocent old white man. You know. This is Zechariah 11 verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And their own shepherds pity them not. So nobody pities us. And the so-called white man will put the gun in someone's hand, tell him to kill him, but then when he kills him, he'll and everybody say, did you say? Like, I didn't tell him to do it. Listen, he took it upon his own self to do that. You know, he hold himself not guilty. Like, yeah, I ain't had nothing to do with that. I ain't put the gun to his head, tell him to kill him. You know, that's how Esau is, man. Damn devil.
Us, no matter what your race is, has to look in the mirror and admit we have all gotten so far away from God that the nation is going to hell with its eyes wide open because we're so godless now.
Con.
It is fashion's biggest night, so the beautiful people were out, and there were plenty of head turners at the Met Gala in New York.
This year's theme was Heavenly Bodies, Fashion, and the Catholic Imagination, and they were very creative, weren't they?
But when it comes to what happened inside the event, that's traditionally been off limits due to a ban on cameras, including taking your phones or photos on your phone.
Right, until now.
I am where Christ decides who goes to heaven and who goes to hell. So I feel fairly important in this outfit, I have to say.
Serving up divine fashion inspiration.
Is this theme not tailor-made for you?
I wanted to come in on a cross, but I think that was a bit extra for the Met.
Something's up. Inside, she performed like a prayer on the steps for all the guests at the Met Gala. Surprise.
That is so fun. Because nobody knows what goes on inside, right?
Yes.
So all the press is out.
These people are wicked, man. You see, this just looks straight demonic. And then it has a note to say heavenly bodies on the red carpet. Ain't nothing heavenly about this damn satanic Met Gala. And like I said, this is an old video, but you know what I'm saying? When I watched it, because I haven't watched it, you know what I'm saying? I was bugging out over it. I was like, yo, this place is gone. This place is satanic. There's nothing righteous about this land, this world, man. I understand why the Most High got to destroy this place.
outside.
No one from
Only
the press
the guests
is allowed.
are inside.
Yes, and so a lot of things happening.
And let's talk about, because it's like a secret society in there.
Look, the whole thing is weird. As I said to you yesterday, there's something very odd to me about the Catholic Church being involved in this Met Gala this year. Very heavily involved, actively involved. The point is, Madonna was the floor show to make it even more weird.
Witch?
Madonna is the floor show.
It's a witch, man. Look at the wickedness, man. This looks straight demonic, man. Straight demonic. Huh. Look at this. These people gonna be sorry, man. So sorry, man. Look what it says. Nicki Minaj's 2018 Met Gala outfit channeled the devil. Look at these red. Look at this, man. This is satanic, man. Look at this. She's just straight spitting in the Lord's face, man. You know what's going? Oh man. When the Lord come back, He's gonna destroy a lot of these people, man. It's gonna be. Oh man, these people are in for a huge awakening, man. They're gonna a huge reality, man.
So I wonder what Cardinal Dolan made of all of that. There you go. Madonna stealing the show, doing the floor show.
It's actually quite beautiful.
It is, yeah.
Especially with the monks.
This year's exhibit, Heavenly Bodies, Fashion and the Catholic Imagination, providing fashion inspiration that could only be described as heaven sent.
Cardinal Dolan, the Cardinal of New York, was there in attendance.
Chance, so get up and perform tonight. Right now I'm performing. All over the world is a stage.
Before heading inside for an epic performance.
Satanic, man.
And she also debuted a new upcoming single called Magic. Crazy. A little snippet of that.
Katy Perry in Versace and wings on the red carpet.
It's crazy, but it's not crazy. Let me get this scripture. This is crazy, man. But not crazy. This is... This is Hosea chapter 4 verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. Throughout the Bible, the Most High was speaking to the children of Israel, His chosen. You know, for the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. Why would the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land? You know, you just seen some of the examples. Because there is no truth. There is no truth in America or in any of these other countries. There's no truth, man. It's all lies. Man, it's all vanity. No mercy. No mercy. No knowledge of Yahweh in the land. Who is uplifting Yahweh by Yahushua in this world? You know, besides the men of the Lord, the Israelites that know they're Israelites, that go out there, preach on the highways and the hedges, who trying to bring, you know, the people back, our people. We only trying to bring back our people. We only trying to reach our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We only trying to reach them. We don't care about these other nations. Because these other nations are wicked, man. We don't need to follow them. Crazy, man. There's no knowledge of the Most High in this land, man. None. It's all of Satan. All of Satan, man. Everything.
And inside, showcased on Vogue's Instagram account with other big stars and the new Costume Institute exhibit. They were there to celebrate.
It's the largest show that the Met has staged, so it's 60,000 square feet.
And it's ugly.
And it covers really the whole breadth of the museum, from when you enter the museum to the very pinnacle of the show, of the museum.
Given the theme, we saw a lot of religious
And this
imagery.
damn witch.
On the Met Gala steps,
All of these
some
witches,
stars are
man.
dressed for the heavens.
That's why the
others
Most High
have
say, you will not suffer a witch to live.
Nails, crosses, rings, headpiece.
Ariana Grande gave a nod to the Sistine Chapel.
I am where Christ decides who goes to heaven and who goes to hell. So I feel fairly important in this outfit, I have to say.
You're going to be important for death.
Okay, a Disney World tradition is coming to an end. The annual Night of Joy Christian Music Festival is over after 35 years. The resort says the decision was made in the interest of, quote, continually changing our offerings. Well, don't worry, Disney says various Christian groups will still hold concerts at the resort in Florida, but some are saying Disney is undermining Christian values. In fact, I just saw a whole article about...
They want to take the Bible, they want to take anything righteous out of this land. You know, that's what I just read. Hosea 4:1. You know, I just read it 4:1. Let me get it again. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land. They want to take everything out. They don't want nobody to be righteous. They want to make everybody a damn homosexual, faggot, a lesbian. They want to sleeping with animals, sleeping with anything. You can marry your car, you can marry a book, you can marry your laptop. You can do anything. Do as thou wilt. Satan. Do as thou wilt. And a lot of people, especially our people, because like I said before, we don't give a damn about these other nations. But as far as our people, a lot of us gonna be destroyed. You know, a lot of us gonna be destroyed because we don't wanna come back to the Most High. We don't want to come back to the Most High. You know? That's why the Most High said, this is Zechariah 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Yeah, because 2/3 of our people are not gonna get it. 2/3 of our people gonna follow the ways of America. 2/3 of our people are gonna worship the beast. Are gonna worship the image, worship Caesar Borgia, and they're gonna be put to death right in this land. You know, they're gonna be put to death right in this land, man. And you know what? Because the Most High got his men out there teaching on the highways and the hedges all across the world. So you can't say that you didn't hear it, you didn't know. When you look on YouTube, it's all over YouTube now. It pops up. If you got social media, it's popping up on social media. It's everywhere now. So you can't say that you never heard it. You know? So if you still don't want to hearken to it, then, you know, death unto you, man.
about it where, and this is just, I don't want to generalize all Christians because I know all Christians are more inclusive than what I'm about to say. But what I saw, they said not only were they getting rid of that Christian festival, but also they didn't like the idea that I guess Mickey, there's the, the Mickey Mouse ears. There's the rainbow ones in support of LGBTQ. There's also, there was the gay scene in Beauty.
No, the damn rainbow is not for no LGBTQ, you damn devil. That's a sign of a covenant that the Lord made unto Noah that he would not flood the earth. You see how these devils always try to take something righteous and make it wicked, man? Oh, this is why they gotta be destroyed, man. Oh.
In the Beast, and this article said that there's all these things going on that are undermining Christian values. I see it as being more inclusive, but as far as the festival goes, I talked to someone that I know that actually works at the resort in Florida.
You know, who are these damn devils to come? I understand it's a curse because this is a direct result of us not, abiding the law, statutes, and commandments. But these demons, man, they got the nerve to come over here, strip us of our heritage, say that they're us, change all the laws, persecute us, have us working like slaves in this modern day slavery, and they it's like now they knowingly doing it. They don't have no conscience on what they doing. Like they just doing it. They don't care. And then got the nerve to change all of the Most High's righteous signs and make it wicked with their demonic ass ways of thinking, man. Then you trying to build a wall to keep the indigenous people whose land this was first. You take over their land, you slaughter them, and then build a wall and say they can't come in. These damn devils, man. I hate these damn devils, man.
And she said, and this is just speculation, this is just hearsay from one person that works there, but trying to give a little insider perspective. She said that when that festival would happen, that a lot of the Christians would let loose. Because some of them, majority of them would be teenagers, and they were going to,
night of joy is right.
Yeah, things sometimes can get a little secular. We get it.
It got out of control.
Yeah, I grew up going to church camps, and I mean, this is not to disparage church camps, but I do understand that when you have young people
And a lot of these so-called black women, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of these so-called black women are damn coons, and they done sacrificed to Satan.